My question is, does Isabel collect souls just like Genevieve does? In the mythology...
Or could she be saving the ones that Genevieve kills and collect them to her side, maybe, so they're not despaired?
Well, I do believe the mythology on that aspect, because they say that the souls that Genevieve has killed become the children that haunt San Marcos. I believe that is what's going on. Of course, I don't know, but that's what I believe. With Isabel, it says that what happens is when someone comes to her, someone who has their child murdered, summons Isabel for revenge on the murderer. They have to give up their soul to Isabel to be delivered to the devil as payment.
Yeah.
But my question is that true, or is that just society's take on it?
Yeah.
Religious society's take on it? Or is Isabel herself collecting souls?
I mean, yeah, it's going to have that weird Christianity take on it. That could be...
Exactly.
I mean, paranoia and, that religious stuff, but...
And my other question is...
She could be asking some kind of other price for her services, though.
Exactly. And here's
just
what my question
to appease her.
Is Isabel taking the souls of the murdered children? The ones who are murdered by humans, not the ones that Genevieve kills.
Help them find peace.
Is her real price the fact that she gets the child soul and she collects them in her own spiritual family? Is that really what's happening? For example, was Helen one of these spirits? Did she take Helen into her care as a spirit? You know what I mean?
That could be why people thought she was a vampire.
Yeah, that's something I'm thinking of. Could
someone
that be
could have
really
saw
going
her.
on?
Maybe she helped. Maybe she in a sense employs those spirits to help her in her task.
Or maybe they help keep her alive as a spirit by having them around her and stuff like that.
Make her presence stronger.
Yeah.
Maybe more use it as a extra power conduit.
And where I got this idea from was the mythology of Hecate, because Hecate is known to have a horde and a host of spirits that she has collected over time. Spirits who were abused, things like that. Just spirits that were neglected, abused, whatever. She ends up taking those type of spirits and souls into her horde. So that's where I got that idea from. Maybe Isabel's doing something similar. Maybe she's taking some of these souls because Helen was an abused person.
Yeah.
Or abused child. She grew up, but she ended up dying early. She didn't really live a full life because she got consumption. So I'm wondering if there's some sort of similar thing going on with that as well.
I forgot the age, but she was in her 20s or something. I mentioned that, right? Something like that.
It was early. I think so.
Relatively short life.
But and then she was buried at a crossroad, and that reminded me of Hecate too. So I just thought that was interesting as well. That's sort of what sparked that idea, really.
Yeah, that ironic symbolism.
Yes, very much. Okay. So notice too, this has not spiked this entire time. Not at the beginning of the video and not now when we're talking. But it only did it when we were doing the reading. When the planchette got close to it.
When we were closer to it.
That was absolutely Genevieve's energy. Okay. Let's reach out to Helen next. So that's what we're going to do now. We're going to reach out to Helen Hinkle and see if she will communicate with us. We're also going to be using the Ouija board for that. So I think we should do another opening prayer. Because in the first one we only called to the Gary witches. This time let's definitely call to Helen. Now we call to you, Helen Hinkle. We ask you to come forward now and communicate with us through these tools we have laid before us. Make your presence known. Get your message out. We have created this sacred space for you to communicate your message to us and to let us know the truth about you and about your death and about your spiritual circumstances which you find yourself in now. Please come forward and communicate with us. We ask this in love and in peace, and we hope that you will come forward in the same. Thank you, and so mote it be.
So mote it be.
Okay, let's just take a minute to meditate again. Just focus on Helen and her life. Okay, I felt the energy shift again. I think she's here. This time it felt like it came from the ground up.
Yeah, I felt it.
That was interesting. Okay. Take one drink before we start. I kind of feel like I'm not ready for this time. Helen Hinkle, are you present and with us tonight? She does not feel as strong as Genevieve's presence did. No offense, Helen. It is what it is, but it feels weaker, like a weaker effect. But she says yes, she's here. Okay. I'm still just as shaky though. Okay. What's the next question? Is it true she's a vampire? Or maybe that's too like rude to start off with. Are you at peace right now, Helen? Okay, now it feels stronger.
Whoa.
Maybe she just took a minute to like fully get here. Oh my gosh.
God dang, dude.
Oh, that just spiked again.
I know, I saw it. Oh my gosh.
Right when we were talking about her presence feels stronger now. Whoa. It's on Y, so I'm assuming it's gonna spell yes. Okay, that's good. Glad you're at peace now. That spiked again, I think. Unless that was just my eyes playing tricks on me.
So you're at peace, dude. Right now, where you're at, do you have contact with Isabella?
Oh, good question. A very good question. That will help answer my question.
Oh my god.
Dude, that just lifted up. Did you see that?
Yeah, I'm freaking... It's so weird trying to just keep your fingers on it while it's doing that. It's just...
I know.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Yes.
So she's in contact
You're
with this?
shaking so bad. I know I am too. I've never to talk, but... Okay, so she is in contact with Isabella.
She has contact with Isabella.
She's at peace. Interesting. Okay. I really want to ask my question. I feel like it's kind of rude to ask it though. Let's keep leading up to it. Helen, there is a story that you were thought to be a vampire soon after your death. Is that true?
Oh my gosh. What the heck? So why?
That just spiked again. Did you see it?
That's weird.
So that was a strong yes. I'm just gonna take Y to mean yes, I guess, since I like to spell it out rather than go to the yes. Okay. Oh damn! I just inhaled a big.
Instant drag.
It sucked right into my nose. I probably saw it on camera. Okay. So she was a vampire. I knew it. I felt like she was. Because why else would the townspeople do that?
That's an extreme way to, especially with those beliefs back then. No one likes to exhume corpses for no reason. I mean,
they would have been highly Christian villagers, not wanting to do stuff like that. You know what I mean? After being put to rest, but they did it anyway. So I had a strong feeling that she was really a vampire. But
see, that gives me so many more questions. Like,
yeah, I know that just unlocked a whole.
What does that really mean?
Of questions.
We might need to do a necrophonic act for more of those questions.
Maybe. Okay. That was in the closet again. Something is in my closet. My closet has always been haunted. I've told you this, and I have made videos about it before. It's like a portal in there. I wonder if that's where they're coming through right now during the seance. It could be. Man, that is like really blowing towards my nose. Hardcore, like dragon's blood. I'm gonna get high on dragon's blood insane. Oh god. Okay. Sorry, Helen. Okay, then if that's true, my next question is, are vampires truly how we perceive them? Or is there more to the story? Wait, that's more than a simple question. It's kind of a complex question. Try to make it more simple. How can you make that question more simple?
Maybe ask if she's still a vampire now.
Okay. Yeah, since she said she's at peace, she's with Isabel. Okay. Are you still a vampire, Helen?
Mm-hmm. Whoa. What the heck, dude?
She feels weak again.
She's going to end.
Okay. She spelled no.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess the ritual worked.
Yeah.
That the townspeople did. Must have stopped her from being a vampire. Okay, hold on. Now I'm getting another good idea. When you died, did you know you were going to become a vampire?
Whoa. Oh, shoot. Says no.
I know.
So she didn't know.
So what just happened? That's... I kind of want to know
Okay,
how
so
it happened.
Speaking to you, Helen, now, were you in your lifetime a witch or connected with magic in any way?
Good question. Should have waited. I'm just gonna ask it again because my finger was off. I feel like that was illegitimate.
Okay.
While you were alive, Helen, were you a witch or were you connected with magic in any way?
Whoa.
E. T. I. You.
What does that even mean?
Medium? That's what I said earlier, remember?
Yeah.
I swear I just felt something touch my back right there. Like it poked me. Is there something right there?
No.
It felt like something literally just went like that on my back.
So she was a medium, which would make sense because that's how she was
But then she poked me.
contacting Isabella and having...
She said she was a medium and then she poked me. What the fuck? Okay. I heard something in my closet again. I don't know if that picked up on the camera.
So she was a medium, and so she probably did practice...
She didn't know she was going to become a vampire. It just happened. I want to know how you become a vampire. I want to know how it happens.
Maybe she had that strong pull to the other side, so maybe she could go back and forth between it now, you know?
Let's just ask her. Helen, do you know how you became a vampire? I heard something in the wall right there.
I heard it too.
Oh, look at that candle.
Oh my gosh.
Dude.
Is the camera getting that?
Yes.
Holy smokes.
I feel like that's her. Is she taking some of the wine's energy?
Has to be. Look at... Oh my god, this is moving now.
Well, I think it was moving the whole time. I could feel it. Even when we were talking.
What is
S.
it? S.
Whoa.
Oh.
It's like it just lifted up again. P. E.
What is it?
L. Spell.
She's saying they did a spell.
Did someone cast a spell on her?
It has to be what she's trying to spell. So you're saying that...
So someone cast a spell on her and that she was unaware of.
Are you saying that someone cast a spell on you before, or when you died?
Or before you died.
Or before you died, and you only were aware of it after she
after
death?
Became it, apparently. Okay. I don't think you registered your question. When did you say it again?
Oh yeah.
I feel like she didn't register because it's not moving.
Helen, did somebody put a spell on you for you to become a vampire before you died without your knowledge?
The EMF spiked.
Oh, I saw it. Oh my gosh. That was so weird. She's going... I think she's going to yes.
Oh, I thought it was going to stop for a minute. It didn't.
So yes,
Yeah.
someone did cast a spell on her.
That is so weird. Okay.
So, was it somebody who disliked you for some reason? Whoa.
That's obviously going to know.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, no.
So no, it wasn't anybody that disliked her. So maybe somebody did this
to help her?
To help her? Or to save her. Maybe Isabella somehow did a spell from the other side.
Can that be real? Can someone cast a spell as a witch or as a spirit?
Or maybe she gave her the spell.
I think we need to talk to Isabella.
No, because she said she didn't know she was going to become that when she died. So
she had no idea that the spell was being cast. Or she didn't know what the spell's effects were going to be.
Trickery.
Let's clarify that.
But I don't think Isabella would do that to trick her because...
I think we need to just clarify and just ask her, No, because then she would have known. She would have known she's going to become a vampire. Shit, I don't know.
Isabella could have something to do with it, though, to help her maybe gain access between...
Let's just ask her, point blank. Helen, did Isabel have anything to do with you becoming a vampire?
Whoa.
Oh, shit.
Whoa.
In.
It's going in, so...
I must be saying no.
Yeah, it's still going though. No.
Yeah, it stopped on. No. So Isabel had nothing to do with it.
So it wasn't Isabella.
Okay.
But who could it have been? I mean, it could have been... Who knows? I mean...
Okay.
Maybe a mystery for that. Maybe we need to research a little bit more.
Yeah,
See,
we might need
see
to
who was surrounding her. See what kind of people were surrounding her and whatnot.
Well, there must have been a lot because
Well,
she had a bunch of clients.
And yeah, maybe one of her clients, maybe with the help that she gave her.
Well, here's my thinking right now. If Helen, who was a medium, obviously in her lifetime, had people coming to her, clients coming to her for her medium abilities.
And maybe other spirits too besides Isabel.
Well, but it makes me wonder, did those people also go to other magical people?
Yeah.
If they're coming to her because she's a medium, were they also going to other practitioners? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe there was someone else who was a witch in that time period.
Because people that would go see a medium would probably go see other types of things.
Exactly. They must go see other people.
But the medium aspect was a little bit... It was more accepted than other parts of it.
That's true.
Back then.
Okay.
They always...
So Helen was a medium.
Which is weird.
Maybe they went to her for her medium abilities, but they went to another person because they were a witch. That's what I'm thinking. So, she had clients coming to her because she was a medium. But those same clients could be going to someone else who was a witch for like other matters that are solved with witchcraft. Maybe that witch got jealous because her clients were going there. You know what I mean? Could be something like that going on.
But we know she's at peace and in contact with Isabella. So...
Yeah, so whatever
I guess my next question would be... Did Isabella
break the spell?
No, does she aid Isabella now? Maybe...
Well, okay, let's ask that. But I also want to know, did Isabel break... No.
Well, Isabella could have influenced the people who dug her up to exhume her body so that she could be at peace now. That's probably what happened.
Or maybe the ritual just worked, that the people did.
But I would think that Isabella probably wanted it to happen because she wanted her to be able to get peace with her.
That's true, because if she's at peace with Isabella now...
That means they're in connection now.
Then something, yeah.
So Isabella probably maybe saved her from a fate of having to be in the in-between all the time.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's something that would make sense.
For them to still be in contact now. Yeah.
Because we already asked if she was at peace. Yes, they're in contact, yes. So maybe someone who was jealous tried to fate her with that fate, but Isabella influenced people to found a way around it.
That makes a lot.
Because Isabella and Genevieve were witches.
Yes.
They knew the magical
Well, we know that
things.
Genevieve was a witch.
Well, we gotta assume her daughter was too.
We have to still talk to Isabel.